Hello, fellow Genshin players. Finally, as all of you know, Arlecchino's gameplay was leaked this morning, and we got detailed information about her attack, elemental skill, burst, weapon, and gameplay video. We will cover everything about Arlecchino in this video. But before starting the video, I want to mention that 97% of people who watch my videos haven't subscribed. Please hit the subscribe button. We are so close to hitting the 5K subscribers milestone. If you want to stay updated on Genshin leaks and banners, subscribe to my channel. Now let's dive into the video. The beta of version 4.6 launched this morning, and we got a leak about everything related to Arlecchino's kit. We can provide a clear explanation of her kit, so we will discuss her kit in detail again. We will also discuss whether she uses another weapon. Will it turn into a scythe or not? The gameplay will be in the middle of the video, so don't skip the video. Watch till the end. Firstly, let's talk about her normal attacks. The name of her normal attack is Bidden Beheading. Normal attack. Arlecchino can perform up to 6 quick strikes in a row. Charged attack. Uses stamina to dash and slash at an enemy once. Plunging attack. Dives from the air to hit the ground, hurting enemies on the way down and causing area damage on impact. In Praise of Shadows and the Mask of the Red Death. When Arlecchino's Bond of Life is at least 30% of her max HP, she gets a 40% bonus to pyro damage, and her attacks change to deal pyro damage. While in Praise of Shadows, her normal attacks become Mask of the Red Death, which does additional damage based on her attack power and current Bond of Life percentage. This uses up 5.5% of her Bond of Life every 0.05 seconds when she hits an enemy. Let's move on to Arlecchino's elemental skill and burst. Arlecchino's All is Ash elemental skill unleashes Balamoon Bloodfire, causing fire damage to enemies nearby and a powerful dash attack on one target. This attack also imposes a Blood Debt directive on hit enemies, which damages them over time. After using the dash attack, Arlecchino's Bond of Life is reset, and Nourishing Cinders activates, healing her based on the cleared bond's value. Blood Debt directive details. Duration, 30 seconds. Damage, occurs every 3 seconds, up to 3 times. Charged attack interaction. Absorbing directives heals Arlecchino and grants a Bond of Life equal to 20% of her max health per directive. Bond of Life cap. Post-skill use, she can gain up to 80% of her max HP as Bond of Life within 20 seconds. Arlecchino believes that not all efforts bear fruit, but obstacles, once overcome, can pave the way for new growth. About her elemental burst. When Arlecchino activates her elemental burst, Balamoon Rising, she summons powerful Balamoon Bloodfire Wings. This grants her a Bond of Life that's equal to 15% of her maximum health and inflicts Area of Effect, AoE, fire damage to surrounding enemies. Cultural belief. In Teyvat, it's believed that all moon phases, except the full moon, symbolize bad luck and are associated with alchemy and astrology. Arlecchino's dream. The crimson moon, often seen in Arlecchino's dreams, is thought to be an omen of disaster. However, these disasters are reserved for those who dare to provoke her wrath. Burst level 10 stats. At level 10, her elemental burst has a damage multiplier of 666.72%. This skill reflects Arlecchino's belief that while some warnings are for her enemies, she herself is empowered to bring about their downfall. Moving on to her passive and constellation. Arlecchino's passive skills. Cinders alone. Shall nourish. In battle, Arlecchino can only heal through the Nourishing Cinders effect from her skill, All is Ash. Agony alone. May be repaid. Defeating an enemy with Blood Debt directive instantly gives Arlecchino a Bond of Life worth 70% of her max HP. Blood Debt directives have levels that increase over time, and absorbing them grants varying amounts of Bond of Life. Level 1 grants a Bond of Life worth 20% of max HP. Level 2 grants a Bond of Life worth 25% of max HP. Level 3 grants a Bond of Life worth 70% of max HP. Strength alone can defend. Arlecchino gets a 1% increase in all elemental and physical resistance, RES, for every 100 ATK above 1000. The maximum RES boost she can receive is 20%. we got details for Arlecchino's constellation from C1 to C6. But before that, let's talk about her gameplay. I have provided the link to the gameplay in the description. You can watch it there. I can't show it here because Hoyoverse will take action against my channel. C1. All reprisals and arrears are mine to bear. Arlecchino's normal attack has a 33% chance to not use up her Bond of Life. Instead, it grants a new Bond of Life worth 5% of her max HP. C2. All reward and retribution, mine to bestow. Blood Debt directives start at level 2. Absorbing a level 3 directive triggers a Bale Moon Bloodfire Flare, dealing 900% of her ATK as AoE Pyro DMG every 10 seconds. C3. You shall become a new member of our family. Increases the level of her normal attack by 3, up to a max of 15. C4. Love and protect each other. Henceforth, the Bond of Life from Bale Moon Rising increases to 25% of her max HP. Hitting an opponent with a Blood Debt directive raises its level by 1. Absorbing a directive reduces Bale Moon Rising's cooldown by 2 seconds and restores 15 energy to Arlecchino every 10 seconds. C5. For alone, we are as good as dead. Increases the level of Bale Moon Rising by 3, up to a max of 15. C6. From this day on, we shall delight in new life together. The damage of all is Ash's Dash Cleave is boosted by 500% of the current life bond percentage. For 20 seconds after using All is Ash, Arlecchino gets 10% increased crit rate and 70% increased crit DMG, triggerable every 15 seconds. Let's talk about her weapon. Will any other weapon change into a scythe or not? As per the gameplay, apart from her signature weapon, it doesn't change into a scythe. It has the shape of a scythe as shown in the image, but doesn't fully transform. Now, let's discuss her weapon stats and passive. Her weapon has a base attack of 674 and a critical rate of 22.1%. Regarding the passive of Arlecchino's signature weapon, it grants a Bond of Life equal to 25% of max HP when a charged attack hits an opponent. This effect can be triggered up to once every 14 seconds. Additionally, when the equipping character has a Bond of Life, they gain a 12% DMG bonus. If the value of the Bond of Life is greater than or equal to 30% of max HP, they gain an additional 20% DMG bonus. That's all in this video. Thanks for watching and peace out.